Hey guys, this is Nick Riddle here with the BBR Interviews. Zigsta has sadly quit playing Brawl, and therefore I'm, at least temporarily, taking over his role. With me today is the Captain of Camping, the Baron of Back Airs, the Master of the Master Sword, MJG. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks, Negrito. How are you doing?
Alrighty, well, I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. So, I guess let's just jump right into it. So, first question. Where exactly did you get the name MJG from?
Well, I got my tag MJG from Max, actually. She came over one night, and the Wii prompts you to give a username for it, so I decided to just put her initials in for it. And then once I got the Brawl game, I realized that I was not going to want Tab Jump on, so I decided to use her tag or initials once again, which were MJG for Macy Joel Goff. Don't look her up. And that's how I got my tag MJG basically. So
Well, I always thought it would have something to do specifically with you as a person, but alright, that's interesting. So, when did you first pick up Smash?
uh, I played Smash 64 back when I was in fourth or fifth grade. I played Melee whenever that came out. I was never competitive until Brawl. I got into the scene because of this Wi-Fi player in this clan that I was on, and he realized that I lived in Olathe, Kansas, which is about a city or two away from the city he was in. And he's like, "Hey, we should come out to your Smash gigs so that you can play with us." And that's where I met Phenos, all in my main that now lives in Texas, Zeden, Foxmane, and just a bunch of other Kansas players. And then that's basically how I got started in the competitive scene as well. So.
Alrighty. So, who was your first main? Did you originally start with Toon Link? And besides the people in your Wi-Fi clan, did you have any inspirations to get better?
Yeah, I've always used Toon Link since he's been unlocked. Since the start, I haven't veered off from maining him at all. And in regards to inspirations, I remember seeing Santi and Hyro with several combo videos that just really made me want to get better. I watched them several times, just trying to emulate anything and everything that they were doing. And then I just tried to apply that to Wi-Fi or Smash Fest or wherever I could.
I remember Santi from way back in the day. Man, I have not heard that name in a while. Alrighty, so what do you think of Toon Link's position in the tier list?
Personally, I'm not too happy about him being high tier because it's kind of selfish. I don't get to play in mid tier tournaments anymore, but it's good to see that he's starting to be recognized as a barely tournament viable character. So I'm glad he's like progressing at least. So I agree with where he's at. To answer your question,
One of the few people who would agree on the position of their character. Alright. What do you personally think are Toon Link's hardest matchups?
well, for me, my personal worst matchup is Zero Suit. I
Got him.
absolutely did not understand how to fight that character. In regards to Toon Link, his worst matchup is definitely Meta Knight. Meta Knight can just get through Toon Link's wall with no problem. As long as you're just rushing down Toon Link, it's going to be really hard for him to set up. After that, I'd probably have to say Falco. Falco definitely destroys Toon Link up close, and you can't really camp him from long range. You have to really stay within mid range to be able to do anything. After that, I would say that all the other matchups aren't really that bad, to be honest. I mean, their Toon Link doesn't necessarily beat any of the other high tiers, but he can definitely put up a better fight than he would against Falco and Meta Knight.
Now, this one's going to be pretty controversial, but in your opinion, who are the top 5 Toon Links?
Okay.
Not ever, I mean right now.
Well, right now there's really not that many active Toon Links, but I would have to say that the top 5 Toon Links would be myself, King Toon, Shadow One PJ, who goes by PJ more now. Jash said he was going to be going to Apex, So I would definitely, with his skill, I would definitely put him up there. And then, like I said, there's not many active Toon Links right now. I would have to say probably Genius, honestly. If for anybody that didn't watch Wobo 4, his Toon Link definitely put up a showing against ESAM in Winners Finals. He's definitely a smart player, and his Toon Link's pretty good. So I would definitely have to say Genius.
His Toon Link even timed him out on Rainbow Cruise. That was hilarious to watch.
Yeah, I finished with the up B in the sky.
Who are your top 5 favorite players overall? This could be either to watch or just to hang out with in general.
Lee Martin is my absolute favorite smasher. Just for just him being awesome and just his play style and just everything overall. And my second favorite smasher is definitely Genius. I just admire him as a player, and he's definitely given me some advice back in the day, and he's just a really cool guy as well. Ally would definitely be my third favorite. It wasn't until recently where we started kind of hanging out more since we were just kind of traveling together, and we've definitely, I would say, so I think he would agree too, we've definitely kind of bonded a friendship somewhere along that time period. My fourth would definitely have to be Deluxe, aka Phil. He's helped me a lot. Like for anybody that knows me, I'm not one to really look for new technical things to add to my gameplay. I go off of experience for the most part, and he's definitely just given me some things I can run with, and I can't thank him enough. My fifth favorite person would definitely have to be Foe from the West Coast. He's just a really fun person to be around, and he's helped me as well. He's a pretty cool person. So.
Okay. What are your favorite tournament wins?
Favorite tournament wins? Well, my absolute favorite tournament win probably has to be against Lane from this Midwest Regional in Missouri, where Adams decided to come from the New Jersey and teamed with me. And this meant a lot to me because I wasn't really going to this tournament expecting to do as well as I did. I thought I would do pretty well in doubles since I got the team with Adams, but singles I guess I just had fun at that point, and that's what really helped me as a player. Just get over my tournament nerves, just learning to have fun, and then I was able to 2-0 Lane at that tournament, and I didn't expect to be able to do that. So that was one of my favorite tournament wins. Another one was against Havoc at MLG Dallas. I definitely did not expect to beat him. I played him round 3, and then I was lucky enough to get his bracket. Let's see, favorite wins. Probably.
I mean, if you don't have any more favorite wins, you don't gotta keep listing them.
Yeah, those are probably my most memorable. I've been to several tournaments. I don't really have a whole lot of memorable wins other than those two.
Okay. What do you think about Toon Link in doubles?
Oh man, I think he's really good in doubles, to be honest. If you had asked me this back in 08 or 09, I would have said he was terrible because a lot of Toon Links still to this day don't utilize his projectiles how they should in doubles. There's a general consensus that he's not good in doubles because his projectiles can not only disrupt the opponent but his teammate as well. And you're just smart about the way you play, and you keep moving. You don't go into autopilot with your projectiles. I think he's really dangerous in doubles. He needs someone that can go in safely, or I guess not necessarily safely, but someone that doesn't have to sit back, because Toon Link's much better at supporting due to his arsenal. And that's my stance on Toon Link in doubles. I don't think he's as amazing as a character like Wario, who can not only hold stocks for you but set you up for several different kills, and he has kill factors himself. But I definitely think he's pretty good in doubles. So, yep.
Who's your favorite partner to team with?
Favorite partner. My absolute favorite partner is probably Foe from the West Coast. He just understands what I'm going to be doing almost 100% of the time. And if I had my choice, I would team with him at most events.
And your second favorite?
Definitely would be B Pow. He's not very known outside of the Midwest, but he's a really good doubles player, and he understands doubles. He mains Wario, and I have pretty good synergy with him as well. So B Pow definitely my second favorite doubles partner.
And this is the part where you can toot your own horn a little if you want. Do you feel that you were a forerunner in advancing Toon Link's metagame?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like Toon Link is a character that's looked upon as not being very good because he can rack up a whole lot of damage, but when it comes to killing, it's not the easiest thing in the world because your opponent can still play pretty safe. I feel like as long as you're still patient, then that's where Toon Link can really reward you in the end. Because like I said, Toon Link has no problem racking up damage, and as long as I can take the first stock, then they can just take it home. So to answer your question, yeah, I definitely do think that I was a huge help in advancing Toon Link's metagame. So.
What advice would you give to Toon Link users that are just starting out?
I would say that it's important to learn each advanced technique that's actually useful in gameplay. You learn those techniques separately and then apply them against, I guess, level 9s would work, or any level you want your computer at, or against other humans. And then after you feel comfortable with that advanced technique, move on to another one. And then as soon as you feel really comfortable, the actual useful techniques, then that's when you can really learn to mix it up. Because a big problem I know this was a problem for me in the past, but a big problem with learning a technique is that you want to keep using it consistently, and it could be used at the wrong moment. It's not going to really screw you over in the end. So that's definitely advice I would give other Toon Link players when they're trying to learn Toon Link, and also learning how to space Zair, not to try and combo Zair, but learning how to really space with Zair, Nair, and back air, because those are definitely Toon Link's best aerials, and that's what helps put on pressure as well outside of his projectiles.
You mentioned advanced techniques earlier. Which ones in particular do you feel would be the most important? Because I've personally tried to pick up Toon Link, and there was like that thread with 200 or some gigantic number of things that don't matter. Um,
Yeah, there's a ton of techniques. I would say this simple one it would be short hop, bomb pull into quick draw, which is basically lagless arrow. That allows you to stop your opponent in his tracks, and then you can move with the bomb from there. Short hop double arrow is definitely good for trapping your opponent, especially if you have a returning boomerang. Let's see. I just recently started learning how to do a bunch of different B reverses with boomerangs and arrows. Those will definitely help you escape in the air, so you can just weave out and work with I bombs, which leads me to the next AT. I bomb is probably Toon Link's best advanced technique, which is basically just I stands for invincible, and basically you're just air dodging while dropping the bomb. So as I'm coming down, if I needed to say spot to land, you could just air dodge and you're invincible, and there's a bomb right there to blow up your opponent if they're trying to hit you on your landing. Let's see, advanced techniques. Definitely short hop, fast fall, back here into, or no, not fast fall. Sorry, short hop back here into quick draw. That helps stop your opponents as well, and it's really good for spacing and pressuring. Let's see. Zaring with the bomb in hand is good to know as well, because if you can just really annoy your opponent, you can possibly get them to mess up, and it's just your opponent can't really know when you're gonna want to throw your bomb. So that's a good way for decent pressure and just to really just help with your mix-up game. Uh, those are probably the most important techniques for any Toon Link or anybody that's looking to pick up Toon Link, or just if you already do use Toon Link, those are the ones you need to make sure you know, and then you can just go from there. Learn anything else that you think that was useful. So.
Yeah, well, thank you for expanding on that question. That'll probably help out a little more than just learn advanced techniques. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
What can we expect from you in the future, more specifically at Apex or with Smash 4 if it's competitive?
With Apex, I've actually been asking a bunch of different players what I could work on and just some different things I could add to my game. I'm looking to make it out of pools and possibly do pretty decent in bracket. I have a surprise teammate. I can't actually say who it is yet because they don't want me to say who it is, but I'm hoping to at least take top 5 in doubles, and that's kind of a huge goal, or a huge huge goal. But I think it's definitely possible with this teammate, and I'm definitely gonna be playing pretty hard in doubles. In regards to Smash 4, I'm not sure. I realized how long it took for me to get to the level where I'm at now, and it's all the different things that I had done. And I'm not sure if I'd want to put in the time and effort into that game again. I'll definitely play it for fun, but we'll just have to see. It depends on how I'm feeling at the time, I guess, for Smash 4.
Alrighty, and that's about it for all these serious questions. Now we to go into the fun time questions. Ready for these?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, first question. How does it make you feel that somewhere out there, PJ's forgetting that he has his hair?
Um, well, I don't know about that. He's definitely gotten better with his hair. PJ overall has definitely gotten really good, and he doesn't hear me say that often anymore. But you've definitely gotten really good, PJ, and I'm proud of what you've done. So, yep.
I didn't even answer the question, but
Nope.
okay. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Superpower. I would want to fly, honestly. As as normal as that is, I couldn't think of any other superpower that I would be okay with having. And I wouldn't want to be invisible because I feel like I would get into trouble with that somehow. Just somehow, even being invisible, you're not being able to see. I think I would get in trouble with that. Being able to fly. So, yep. Watch the black man fly. All right, next question.
Oh man, he's so high up there. Anyway, what's your theme song?
If I Could Walk 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. Yep.
Well, that's the thing now. Okay.
Yep.
Describe what Hero of Time means to you.
I actually first heard Hero of Time when I played. You should know who Co-18 is since he's from your state. I played him in Emily Dallas, and I really wanted to make it a pro bracket, so I played really campy.
I remember that match.
And this player from my state, Fino, he just kept yelling Hero of Time in the crowd. And after that, a bunch of people, whenever my name would come up in conversations, they associated my name with timing people out. And so I guess that's basically what it means, I guess. But for me, I just want to clear that up. I don't ever really try and time anyone. I'll just try and be as safe as possible. But that's basically Hero of Time is associated with me now. So that's what that means.
Sometimes you just gotta, run the clock with your projectiles. It's okay. We all understand. It happens to the best of us, or Mewtwo King mostly, but sometimes other people. Why do dogs have cold noses?
Because it's in their genetics. Next question.
Okay. So this one was pushed really, really hard, and I apologize if this offends you, but I need to ask. Nikki, you faded?
Not right. Not right now. Yeah, not right now. Nope. 100% sober.
He's gonna
Sorry.
be so disappointed when he hears that.
Sorry, you see.
This happens to work a lot with Waba. On a scale of 1 to 10, how scared are you of the police?
Oh God. I'm 1 to 10. 10 for sure. Yeah. Especially since you mentioned Waba. Yeah, 10. 10 for sure.
That was so random.
Yeah.
Uh, how many push-ups can you do without getting tired?
When I was a freshman in high school, I did a little under 60. So I'd probably say like 30 to 40 now, because I'm definitely not as active as I was in high school. But I do right now. What I'm doing now is I do 100 push-ups and 500 crunches, and basically they're grouped in like 5 intervals. I do 20 push-ups, and then I'll do 50 regular crunches, and then I would do 25 side to side ones, and then that's I don't really know how many I would do in one, but I say somewhere around 30 to 40, because I can easily do 20. So
Sounds like you got to do it right now and give us a definitive answer,
you want me to do it right now?
if you'd be so kind.
Okay, let's do this right now.
Got to give the people what they want.
All right. All right. Here we go. One, two. Okay, I'm not doing this, because for one, no one can see this. Okay, next
I was
question.
so close.
I just thought about this, like, nope, this is gonna look so fraudulent. Next.
That would have been great.
You almost got me.
Okay. What would I find in your refrigerator right now?
Okay, it's not because I'm black, but we have chicken from Hy-Vee. Uh, what is it? Domino's or pizza? I don't know. I'm not actually at my house right now. Macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, calamari. For anybody that doesn't know what calamari is, that's just squid or octopus. We got some oranges in there. Apples, lettuce. We got some lettuce, good old lettuce, cheese, bacon bits, not just bacon, bacon bits, orange juice, Kool-Aid in the pitcher, water. Let's see, what else do I have in there from off the top? Butter, sour cream, some bottle or empty cups, some filled cups. Um, Probably some more pizza. Definitely some more chicken in there as well. Onion. There's a one or two onions in there. I'm just going off of my memory. Kitchen, fridge. That's probably it. That's about it. Those are all the important things.
Damn, I did not realize that you had memorized the entire contents of your refrigerator.
That's from Friday. Yeah, Friday. That was when I was last at my house. So, yep.
And the most important question of all, why is Toon Link just so bad against Zero Suit Samus? I don't understand. Why can't any of you guys beat me?
None of the Toon Links can beat good Zero Suits. No one. I don't know. I don't know. Toon Link's bad. Zero Suit's good, I
Not even
guess.
me in particular. I watch Toon Links play other Zero Suits, and it just looks like they don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. Like when we get into the discussion later, I don't know what I'm gonna be able to say, because I just don't know what to do against Zero Suit. It's just a mystery. So,
Definitely pushing for +3 on the matchup chart now.
God, I'll agree with you. So,
Sweet. Okay, well, that about wraps up the interview. Short and sweet. So I thank you very much for your time,
thank you, Mr. Nick Riddle.
Mr. Nick Riddle.
Yep.
Yes. Alrighty, and next time we're going to have the next round of voting is going to be internationally themed. So you have 5 players on the list. You can vote for Daya, Kyokoro, Luigi player, Gonzalo Zero, or Alphikens. I hope I pronounced all those right. Um, so I guess that's about it. This is Nick Riddle with the BBR Interviews, signing out.